The Elections Infrastructure Information Sharing Analysis Center, EIISAC, is a community of state, local, tribal, territorial, or SLTT election offices that have gathered together to work and build a cybersecurity apparatus to secure our elections infrastructure.
We want to make sure everybody walks in on election day and feels secure that their vote will be counted and counted correctly.
The Elections Infrastructure ISAC is not just a partnership of the state and local election offices and the Department of Homeland Security. It's also a partnership with all the organizations that support the election community. The way we're able to pool those resources means that we are able to provide world-class services to a range of organizations, big and small, at no cost.
Our Security Operations Center, the SOC, as you can see behind me, is manned 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. There's always someone here to receive a call from any one of our members or anyone who's having a security incident to report that incident so that we can share that information with the rest of our membership.
It'd be really nice if malicious actors or anybody who's trying to hit networks have their own predictable business operation hours. Well, that's not how that works.
There's not really downtime, so to speak, when you're interfacing with the nation's governments, all the way from the largest state to the smallest city police station.
One of the really exciting things about working in the election space so far has been how invigorated the community is to make sure everybody knows just how safe our election systems are.
So since January 2017, when the Department of Homeland Security first classified elections as critical infrastructure, we've been looking for various resources that we could use across the entire state. And the EIISAC has really filled that need. It provides a valuable information resource that is applicable to all boards, big and small. The EIISAC is an amazing resource for sharing information. Not just within a state, but also across states in the entire country. We take the security of elections very seriously here in New York. Whether it be providing cybersecurity training to Board of Elections officials or utilizing any of the product offerings that the EIISAC provide, what it really does is it helps us stay one step ahead of bad actors so that we can ensure the integrity of elections here in New York State.
The EIISAC stuff is extremely easy to understand, which is great, and to know what's going on across the country with different aspects of elections and cybersecurity really helps us be able to mitigate and prevent things that may have already happened somewhere else or have been talked about somewhere else that we didn't think of. One of the things that I wanted to do from day one was be one of the first states to be able to get all of our local cities and towns signed up for EIISAC. And we finally got all 39 cities and towns to join up, which was great. And a lot of it was based on the fact that the team at CIS was great in giving me language that I could in turn use to get our cities and towns on board. This isn't just technical. This is information about what not to open, what not to click on. And we wanted to make sure that our local towns had that information. And so they will shoot me an email back when they get something from EIISAC and say, hey, are we doing this? Are we doing that? Did you see what happened out in this other state? And so I think that goes to show that our locals are really getting a benefit out of the EIISAC.